World of music. Now, we know that this singer-songwriter, Jimmy Nevis, he's been wowing the nation since the year 2012, and he came out with his smooth vocals and evocative lyrics. Your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. We simply cannot get enough of the boy from 7764, and he is taking part in the Relate Bracelets Bead-Off later. But while we have him here in studio this morning, we're going to have a quick chat with him. Give him a warm Expresso welcome, ladies and gents. It's Jimmy Nevis.
You know when you say since the year 2012, it makes it sound like you're a veteran in the game, man.
Yeah. It sounds like a long time ago.
Yeah, good to have you here. It's been a while, yeah.
No. And it's your first time in our new studio.
Yeah, it's my first time here, you know, back with the fam bam. It's nice to see everybody. And I mean, it's, you know, high ceilings, it's a lot of space.
I was about to ask you what you think of the aesthetic, because you're a man who's got a keen eye for beautiful things.
This is nice, man. Yeah. And, you know, it's cool. I can go pop in by the kitchen. I can do so many other things while I'm here, you know. It's
access.
So much.
Listen, today, man, a very somber day.
Yes.
In terms of South African music, South African history. We learned of the passing of Ntate Johnny Clegg yesterday, and we were wondering, because we were asking everyone to share their stories and, you know, how he impacted their lives. You as a musician, maybe you might have had a chance meeting with him at some point in your career. Was Johnny Clegg influential in your music path in any way?
100%, you know. I think he kind of set a precedent of, like, what a great crossover artist really is, especially in a time in South Africa where there wasn't much crossover. And I think when I look at his journey and the way that he was so, he had so much abundance in how he incorporated different cultures and styles and really brought people together. And that's something, you know, that I aspire to be as an artist, and I can't imagine you know, how other artists must be feeling this morning, because, you know, a little piece of us has gone with him. So, but we will continue his legacy, and I think his work speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
Today it's a day that we pay tribute to a legend.
That's it. And such a powerful legacy that he's left as well. Well, let's talk about your participation in the Relate for Nelson Mandela Day. Of course, you've decided to give off 67 minutes. Why have you decided to do it in this way?
You know, I think firstly that this is a great cause. I mean, it's awesome. I have so much respect for anyone who wants to participate in this. But more so, I think that just the entire campaign, you know, building the libraries and how much money they've managed to raise through this project. I think that speaks a lot about community, and it speaks a lot about also our history and our heritage, you know, as South Africans. So, and then also it's really creative, you know, and I haven't done this type of thing in a while, so I'm very excited to get my hands dirty. So, you know.
You're going to be involved in a bead-off. Is that what you're calling it?
It's a bead-off.
A bead-off competition against some very skilled and experienced bead makers a little bit later on.
I mean, usually it's a beat-off.
You know, but this is
like, you know, this is
we're not trying to like twangify it in American beat-off. But also your foundation, the Blue Collar Foundation, that's still going on, right? Tell us about some of the latest work that you've been doing there.
Well, firstly, we're getting our first graduate this year.
Oh, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Hey, studio, where you at? Where you at? Man, that's amazing.
So, you know, it's been such a long journey with the foundation. So many things that we've learned, not only as a team, but also just in terms of working with different communities. And we've actually started a new crowdfunding campaign as well. So I encourage people to go and look out for that as well.
Where is it?
It's on my Facebook page, on Jimmy Nevis. It's on the Blue Collar Foundation page as well. And all the details are there, and it speaks about some of the other projects that we're hoping to incorporate next year. But yeah, it's been great, it's exciting, and we look forward to starting some new things at the end of this year as well.
Nicely done, dude. And of course, you've been a busy man as well on the career front. We'll talk more about that. Yo, hanging out with some amazing people in LA, you know, Jimmy's making friends. But do stay tuned, because Jimmy will be involved in that bead-off, and make sure that you do keep up with him on social media with the handle @Jimmy Nevis. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.